ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams. How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Imaginary. This was an interesting flick. I think my score is a little too generous for this movie. Let's get to the cast. We have D. Wanda Weiss, we have Tegan Burns, Pepper Byrne, Betty Buckley, Tom Payne, Samuel Salles, Matthew Soto. This is all based around an imaginary friend, which the story is that imaginary friends are entities, and if they're broken off too early, they become violent and angry and want that child back and that imagination back. But then some entities are benevolent and are friendly, and they fade as the person gets older. Well, you find out that Chauncey the bear is one of these evil benevolent creatures that because his person, who's played Jessica, played by D. Wanda Weiss, was taken away from him and not allowed to grow further. And this movie is hard to explain. But the problem with this movie is this is a movie that needed to be rated R. This movie needed to go further with the violence, with the gore, with everything. And all the violence and all the gore is all secondary stuff, or we'll get a puddle of blood out from under a door, or somebody literally got eaten by Chauncey the bear. A lot of this movie is really interesting, especially when you get to the imaginary land. It is very cool, very MC Escher, and it's very interesting for the design. But Blumhouse, they're the king of PG right now, and I think, like I said, I think this could have been helped by a hard R movie, shown some more stuff, shown a little bit more how evil Chauncey is and stuff like that. They keep alluding to Chauncey's always hungry, and they say oh, Chauncey, why don't you go eat him? And he just goes and scares him and doesn't eat the kid. But if it was a rated R, Chauncey would have fucking totally munched on this guy and fucking picked his teeth with his bones. That would have been cool, and that would have been awesome, and that would have been way better than what we ultimately got in this. The father. And let me tell you, this is the year for giant spiders. There's a giant spider creature in this. There's a giant spider in Spaceman. There's a giant spider in something else coming up. This is the year of giant spiders, and I'm for it. Let's bring back giant spiders. All those CEOs that wanted giant spiders in the movies in the 80s are being like, look, man, see? Spiders are coming back, baby. Everybody loves a good giant spider creature thing. It's amazing. But going away from my little giant spider rant, this movie is fun and interesting. And I think the actors are a little bit, maybe it's just bad writing or bad delivery, especially with Betty Buckley. Some of her line delivery is very weird in this, and Wanda D. Weiss, some of her line delivery is really weird, but Piper Byrne, she's really cool. I really do love it. I do love her, but she has a little bit of line delivery issues too. But it is what it is. Like I said, it's PG-13. It's gonna make money. Blumhouse is the king of the PG right now. So it's a fun ride. Just watch it. It's a fun ride. That's all I can really say. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4. The cinematography is a 3.5. The characters are a 3. The design is a 4 because the design is off the charts. And the total, which brings our total to 3.625. Guys, let me know in the comments below, have you seen Imaginary? Are you a fan of imaginary friends? Did you have an imaginary friend? I don't remember if I did, but if you did, let me know down below. I'd sure love to hear it. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024. I'd sure appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Woo! And I will see you in my next review. Bye.